One of the many times you were wonderful to me. The best you've ever been was when I went through my breakdown.
Well, that's the least I can do. I mean, I pretty much caused it.
Are we back to that again? You didn't cause my breakdown, Sonny. Todd Laney. I made choices. I made a long series of choices. And it backed me into an emotional corner. I used up my reserve and I cracked.
You ever afraid it's going to happen again?
I'm terrified it's going to happen again. That I am trying so hard to live in a very self-conscious way. I'm trying to recognize my flashpoints, see everything coming so it doesn't blow up in front of my face. Trying to avoid disaster at all costs. That's what I'm trying to do.
You're doing good. No, I'm serious. I mean, Jack's left. You didn't spin out and do something stupid unless I missed it.
I got by with a little help from a friend. You know, I recognized the pattern. I tried to avoid it. I hope I did.
That's kind of cryptic.
That's all you're getting.
You know, we've seen each other through a lot.
It wasn't all bad. Do you remember when we lost our baby?
Yeah, that's a laugh riot.
It was you at your best. You know, you were dealing with your own pain. But you took care of me instead. You took me to the island. Do you remember that? It's so quiet here. The stars are so close.
No light pollution.
That means streetlights, right? Traffic, television. All the stuff we do to fill up the dark so we can push the stars away.
When I first moved here, I couldn't stand it because it was so quiet. That I spent time in the, so I get myself so tired that I would sleep. And then I would. And I hated to dream. So I switched to fishing.
Cannot see you fishing.
No, I was good at it. Kind of, Boats would go out. I'd go with the crew. Have you ever pulled a net out of the water? Your back strains. You get, your hands get shredded. But I tell you what, it gets you real tired. And the best part is the stars and the water and, how they're connected. So I started swimming at night. I'd go all the way out there as far as I could, And my arms would get tired and I'd have to swim back. And then to rest, I'd put my head up, lay back on the water, look at the stars. And I'd finally get to shore. And I'd sleep without any dreams.
Is that why you brought me here? So I'd stop dreaming about our baby.
Yeah, that's why.
How'd you get so wise?
The only thing I know about loss is how much I hate it. You can't fight it. Doesn't do any good to be angry. Doesn't do any good to hurt yourself. All you gotta do is what the people you love would want you to do. Let's say if our baby had been born, if he'd be about 6 years old, 20 years old when he died. What do you think he would have wanted for you?
For me to be happy. For me to love his brother, help his daddy.
We own that right to help each other. Well, it's hard to look at the stars and think this is just a coincidence, you know.
And our baby's up there, right? He's happy.
God isn't cruel. You said that to me once. And you were right.
Do you think our son sees us helping each other? Do you think he knows that he got to us?
He knows.
That's when I knew I loved you. Well, we both know it's hard to figure out the difference between love and dependency, and somewhere I crossed the line and I started living my life for you.
The thing is, sometimes the line gets blurred once you're in the thick of it with someone. And it's easier to see when you're on the outside looking in. People can tell you what they want to tell you. You're asking for trouble. But you start justifying, and the dysfunction starts to feel like home. And you don't want to be alone. At least I don't, because as you know, being alone is one of my greatest fears. I'm just curious, do you think, I don't know, I mean, it's like, you think that's why I connected with Emily? I mean, nobody was around. She was here, and it was easy.
Only you can answer that.
I know. You were against it from the start. Were you a little jealous, maybe? Or were you convinced that I was going to have a breakdown?
Both. I wasn't at the place where I believed that we were over. But I was afraid that you were going to slide back into darkness, and I knew that Emily couldn't handle that. But since we're putting the cards on the table, you knew it too. Didn't you?